Hello and welcome back to the Grand Gaels. So, our character is reaching the end of his life. He is 63 and he's a drunkard, which probably means any moment now we're going to have the death screen and it's going to say, this guy died from overindulging in drink. That's what I'm expecting it's going to say. So, what do we want to do? Well, before we die, we want to make sure that we have a solid amount of money for the character that's taking over. We want to make sure our men-at-arms are fully reinforced as well as other troops. We want to make sure nobody truly dislikes us to any great degree, and we don't want a war declared upon us. It also means we probably don't want to declare a war. I was looking around and I was looking at targets. I was looking at maybe Francia. Although it looks like they're quite strong, their allies are not incredibly strong, so they're weaker than us. I was looking at maybe Poland, although they have helped us several times, so that would be a little bit we'd be a little bit ungrateful. Maybe Denmark, just to take them out of the fight. They're actually very weak and have no allies. I did consider Croatia and Hungary for a bit, but I actually like the barrier with the Byzantine Empire. I think we want to keep that up as long as possible. Maybe we could go into Venice, although then we're bordering the papacy. Who knows how that's going to all work out. But I think what the safest move for us is probably just to chill for a little bit, wait till our money and our troops get there, and if we happen to have a little extra, maybe do an easy war. I think that's our plan. So, before we do that, we also have this. The decision to hold court. And we're going to do that. We're going to hold court. Right. Merging of cultural identities. My lord, I come with grave news, but with a solution to fix this problem. It's become increasingly clear that the Franconians and Gaels are becoming more, perhaps even too, similar. It's paramount that we show them it's us, Gaels, who are forefront of innovation, who are the forefront of innovation. I don't care, essentially. Yeah, go away. Over the next few days, I've heard tell of a mighty hero of the peasantry, Otto. Otto, we could spend a lot of money and he joins our court. We could grant him a county currently held by somebody else. We can praise him, or you're an impertinent peasant. I really don't want to pay him any money, to be honest. What's this? So I give him the Grand City of Hamburg. It'll make this person very unhappy. But this person's only important because he holds the Grand City of Hamburg. Okay, so we could give him that. Makes this person unhappy, which doesn't matter. And they would become this guy's rival. Again, doesn't matter. All vassals would get a decreased opinion. That's not good. I really don't want to give him any money. That's the problem. Do I just take the stress? I mean, it's probably going to mean that we die more. Yeah, it's probably going to mean that we're going to die quicker, but I think this might be fine. Vassals get an increased opinion of us. Popular opinion goes down for 10 years. I think this is fine. Yeah, we'll take that. A child of the court. Emperor, the boy has been at your court with no one to watch over him since the disappearance of his dear papa. Sure, I'll raise him. That's fine. Court grandeur is full. That wasn't ideal. We did get full court grandeur, which is nice, but yeah, not an ideal situation to be in. Dark thoughts. So I need a night alone in my study. Because we have theologian trait, we can avoid taking a negative penalty here. Yeah, probably I'll just do that one. Right. And now we just let the game be unpaused and let our troops reinforce. And then we'll see where things go after that. Also died in my dungeons. Fair enough. You want to give me 55 gold? Thank you very much. Just seeing if there's anything new in here. There isn't, so we'll continue chilling. Level of fame went up. That's kind of cool. It's an excommunication. One of my dukes has been excommunicated. Okay, sure. I could probably take his title for that, but I don't think that's worth doing right now. Book has expired. Stewardship perk available. Okay, honored to serve. So we get powerful vassal councillor tax contribution, plus 20%, and plus 20% on the levies too. So we're getting 12.7 currently. Let's have a look, and we're at 19,000 odd troops. We are at 19,000 odd plus a little bit more, and then we're at 13.2. So we're made, you know, like 0.5, half a gold a month. That's not too bad. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. A lost tome, which with my learning would give us a 99% chance of getting a very good book artifact. I think it's actually more than 99 because this is 0, so it's probably like 99.5 or something. I can gain a hook, or I can gain 500 gold. I will gain 500 gold without a second thought. We like gold. Right. Kill Martin. We got anything we can upgrade here? Can't upgrade this because I don't have the innovation. I might just do this one. Give us a little bit more in terms of levies, just for the next character. Although, next character is going to inherit all 7 holdings, I believe, because we only have 1 son. Fantastic. Yeah. Currently, the succession after that's a little bit questionable, but, you know, that's fine. Lines about legacy. He wrote me a poem. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your poem. Cousin was killed in the siege. Hey, a faction went away. Wonderful. I think that was the faction to put somebody in charge, so that person might have died, because they were also the only member of the faction. Okay. A word of advice. I saunter between the market stalls of Kilmartin, a heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? I gain 35 gold, and I move on with my life. Okay, what do you want? Distrust of friendship. Anxiety knots at my stomach as jealousy rears its ugly head. I sigh and glare at the cause of my misery. I know I ought to be thankful that our guest, Danica, appears to get along well with Galena, but there's something in how the two interact that worries me. Their smiles are of the kind that lifelong friends or devoted lovers share. They unabashedly act as if they are the only ones in the room, blithely leaving me out of their conversations. Just what is their relationship, and should I do something about it? I think we'll probably just stay out of that. Yeah, that seems fine. And they're closer to forming a friendship. Cool. That seemed like the correct decision. One of my vassals was taken prisoner. That's very funny. What's the war? For somebody else's claim on the Kingdom of England. Oh, so we're going to have a new... yeah, we're going to have a new King of England. Or a Queen, by the looks of it, from what that one was saying. Right, new Spy Master is in. And chill for a second. He has left the prison, because he is no longer the king. We now have Queen Elflade, who is Anglo-Saxon. And it's still elective, though, so we still have all the same problems over there. Although, were we converting the culture? I think we were, weren't we? But that's in Luxembourg. Okay. Well, in which case, there's nothing we need to do over there for just now. We can just chill. Accusations of witchcraft. Okay. So I could have a witch as an advisor. She must burn. Or I can upset the peasants. I don't really want to upset the peasants. Wait, they still get upset peasants if I burn her. Oh, no, sorry, that's not burning. So they're only happy if I burn her. Fine. She'll burn. I gain distress level. Ooh, I can journal instead. But that lowers my diplomacy. A stiff drink. Drinking binge. Yeah, you see, this is mostly what kills you when you're drinking. I think we're about to go on a drinking binge and then die. That'd be my guess. Any second now. Neighbouring ruler lost war. In the Holy War for Provence. Ah, France has eaten quite a lot of Provence. Maybe that's like a little thing that we could just take a bite of, you know? You're allied to this person who's over here. Okay. We could just take like a little bit of Provence. Like all of it. We need prestige. We could do it. We could also just seize the county of Genoa for 70 prestige. Sure, I'm going to do this. This is the kind of war that I was saying that we could do once our troops are reinforced. It's a nice, quick war. We just in, out, and we don't talk about it again. Right. Raise our troops. There's probably too many troops, judging by the cost. But I'll let them... You know what? I'll let them raise up. And then I'll decide how many I'm bringing in. Also, why are you in the war? Are you also at war for the duchy... Or for this thing? You have also declared a holy war for the county of Genoa. Well, you know, it's fairly popular these days. Split off a new army. You know, men at arms probably cost a lot. So let's, instead of bring like our levies. They probably cost less. I mean, it'll make our army worse, but that's okay. I'm going to bring that many. Do we have any more? Oh, we can also bring, like, all of these guys over as well. I really wish it wouldn't scroll up every single time I click on a name. Yeah. We're going to bring all of these people over to the other side. I suspect they would be auto-assigned anyway when I disband the army, but just in case they're not. There we go. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Yeah, we want them as well. Now I can select this army. And we will just disband that one. Is that fine? 7,000 should, or 8,000 should be enough, yeah. March over here, make sure we have a leader. There we go. It's not the strongest army in the world, but it'll get the job done. It's really what we're after. And we're not losing that much money from it. We captured a valuable hostage too. Are they worth any war score? Yes, 50%. That is a valuable hostage. Let's go get Monaco. I'm not going to ransom her. She's probably worth money. Oh, sorry, worth war score. It'd be nice if this one showed me which one it was. Your heir is... Oh, Rosa. Yeah, so it is her. Yeah, so I'm not going to ransom her. That's a terrible idea. Okay. I have 100% war score. My goal is still the same. Yeah. Nothing in this world is certain, especially in times of war. The Holy Roman de jure war for the county of Genoa is no different. As this conflict is no longer against the count that we're fighting, and is against Countess Rosa instead, it might be wise to reevaluate the situation. Now, the war rages on, and I will take it. Because, yeah, she's now not the heir, she's now the enemy leader. Cool, I did it. It looks like Provence got split up. Yeah, probably because they probably destroyed the title. And then that split it up. That's my guess. Or there was an internal war for independence that triggered, and he accepted the ultimatum. Anyway, yeah, this is ours now. And you're now my vassal. And you're now underneath the correct person. Yeah, that's all fantastic. Great news. Do we get like a pressed claim thing with him? Pressed my claim. There we go. Because it was his de jure land, so we pressed his de jure claim. That seems good. Yeah. Okay. And we can now let everything reinforce, and then we can earn money again. Although actually I think that is our max amount of money. We're betrothed and marrying Poland. Sure. I kind of want to just die before we have a child, though. I could do some more indulging in drink. That might do it. Yeah, let's do some drinking. That might help. There we go. Although that doesn't actually appear to have caused us any medical issues at all. Which, given that we had given that drinking binge caused us a moderate penalty, it kind of seems a little bit weird that just some casual drinking doesn't. But that's okay. Peasants' rabble is targeting me. Okay. That's fine. Don't need to worry about anything else. We died! Fantastic! We died before a child could be born. Emperor Radulf I of the Holy Roman Empire has passed on at 65 years of age. He drank himself to death. Although quite famous for his sharp intellect, he could not outsmart death. Emperor Radulf ascends to the throne. A suspicious man, Radulf's paranoia might not sit well with his subjects. Okay, so we ruled for 20 years. Cultural head, all of that sort of stuff. Wasn't high in fame or devotion because we weren't playing the character that long. Lifestyle was stewardship and 7 wars. So actually kind of a quiet time for him. We're now inheriting as a 43-year-old with many, many problems going on in his life, but that's okay. We inherited all the titles, and there we have it. I mean, at least the previous character did better than his father, who did 3 years. Right. So, we are a drunkard, which is a problem, but I don't think we're likely to die until we hit 60 generally with that, if that's our only negative. We're a genius, valued warlike courtier, which is quite nice for our monthly martial lifestyle experience, and the men-at-arms maintenance being down is quite good. We have actually a reasonable amount of martial going on here. Compassionate is virtuous to Catholics, which is good. Paranoid is a bit of a problem. Oh, Paranoid comes with minimum battle roll in hills. Because of our hill stuff. It's kind of interesting. And then Generous. I don't like Generous. Generous lowers my max income. But that's okay. Right. We're allied to Duke Lothar III of Lower Lotharingia. Okay. Which is fine. And beyond that, we don't really have a lot going on. We have 2 children. 9-year-old and 4-year-old. Okay, neither of which have amazing traits. But we probably want to marry them off matrilineally for the chance that they are actually our heir. Wife is 29. There's still a chance of more children there. She is also a drunkard. Okay. That's fine. Right. Old court. Don't need to worry. Lifestyle. Let's not worry about it. Let's do this one first. I guess I'll go Marshal first, because that guy had High Marshal, so he's a powerful vassal. Let's stick him in there. Right, he's currently increasing control in one of our counties. We'll leave him doing that for just now. Spy Master can be the Queen of England, because she will actually like us a reasonable amount once she's on the council. There we go. People actually kind of like us, which is good. King of Italy is now our steward. And then our Chancellor is now... Well, that's going to be Lotharingia, which leaves Ireland to not be on the council. Okay. Here, we can ask our Head of Faith for gold. 100%. Don't even need to question that one being there. Designate a Guardian for you. Okay. What are you doing? Doing a martial education? Okay. We are going to designate the Guardian as... not my sister. Try to see if we have Genius and the Education trait, because that seems to work well. We might not. I don't think we do. Okay. Well, my sister will educate you then. That's fine. Okay. Usurp the Kingdom of Bohemia. We don't need to do that. That's we can leave it as it is. Okay. Banner has low durability. Do not care. That's not our dynasty. We could actually give that away for some opinion if we needed to. Right. Lifestyle. Apparently we're already in the martial one. That seems good. Actually finished gallant. Okay, so what do we get? So martial, prowess, all of that seems good. Actually, what's our education? Education is also martial. Hey, this is fine. I can work with this. Okay. So spouse opinion plus skills from spouse counselor tasks up. Marriage acceptance is up, which will be good, because we want to marry off our children. Stalwart leader doesn't matter too much. Knight effectiveness makes us seem stronger. We're a better commander. We can have more knights, makes us seem stronger. Okay. So if we go further into this, we're going down either strategist or overseer. Overseer does have hard rule, which is nice. Faction military power threshold for vassals plus 20. Yeah, and it gives you bonuses when you're sieging against revolts. So this one seems very useful if we think we're going to have revolts, which so far it would seem like we might. Control growth is nice. We have a bunch of provinces that don't have full control. Yeah, this seems like this will be fine. Gold maintenance. This one seems like our ideal one for just now. This one is fine. Like, it's really good if you're fighting a lot of wars, but we're not really doing that right now. Yeah, let's go Overseer. In terms of these, am I leading armies? What do we reckon? What's our, can I see what our advantage is? You know what? This probably isn't the best way of doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, just take me to this. That's fine. Raise local army. So we have 31. Next best is 38. We may lead armies. Yeah. Okay, we're at the point where we might. So if we're going to lead armies, then that's very good for the extra advantage. If we're not going to lead armies, we probably want to go for like control growth. Although control growth plus serve the crown, which is the first one we're going to get, would be really good. Let's go authority focus. Yeah. Because that'll give us double control growth, and that'll make us a lot stronger. Because a bunch of these ones that are like, actually, it's only Prague really now. But yeah, I guess this will go up quicker. I thought all of these were low, but actually they're all at 100 now. They must have ticked up over time. Maybe they weren't that low to start with. I guess we're good if we conquer anything else. Okay, well, that's fine. It's still okay. We can always switch it in 3 years if we don't need it anymore. Right. That's fine. Anyone in a faction immediately? Well, we can't tell to the end of the month, really. We have 5 new core artifacts, really? What do we have? Okay, I have this one that gives us prestige and learning. I think some of these are ones that... I'm trying to see, like, what are our new ones? These must be ones that this character has inherited. Somehow, from somewhere else. None of this seems new, unless I'm crazy, so we'll just ignore it. Yeah, okay. Don't think any of those were new. I'm not going to hold court immediately. That's very useful if we run out of money. We are about to finish something that gives us more troops. Let's wait till the end of the month and see what the factions look like. We are the Holy Roman Emperor. Oh, there's something new in here, it says? Oh, this isn't new. I guess it's because... Was this guy a ruler beforehand or something? He might have been. I don't think he was, though. Yeah, I don't know why it's telling us that these artifacts we got are new, but whatever. Yeah, thanks for the money. You didn't give me the 500 gold that we agreed upon, but, you know, that's fine. It probably recalculated on the first of the month when it worked out what our actual income was. Okay. Watch posts are finished. Fantastic. We have more troops coming in. How are the factions looking? Yeah, see, it still says that they're strong. End of this month, it must be for recalculation. What's this? Prandial excess. Each day it seems my court is abuzz with talk of the next banquet. Many have grown rather more portly of late. Yes, we've had this one before. So, only the best for my court. I can't wait. The extravagance has gone too far. Or will you never be satisfied? I'll say I can't wait and gain some extra court grandeur. Nice. We'll get rid of that. You want to give me 50 gold? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the 50 gold. Dynasty head is now us. Faction is still strong. Okay, but this one is legitimately strong because it's above 88. It's above 70%. Now, if we were to get to hard rule, this faction would immediately fall apart because the military power has to be above 20%. It has to be 20% higher, so it would have to be 90. So that's the kind of reason why I think that this one is quite useful. Let's say existing factions minus 10 on that threshold thing. Maybe if there's only one faction, it has to be 80%. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So Italy is in the faction, as is England, as is Wales. Weirdly, one who isn't in the faction is Ireland, and Ireland you would expect to be in the faction because they're not in the council. But whatever. Yeah, they're just generally annoyed peasants. Okay, I guess we try and make an alliance with one of our children. Let's see, your heir is this guy. This guy is going to marry my daughter matrilineally. Will not accept. Very unhappy. Okay, minus 1,000 for that one. What about your second son, though? How would he like to marry my second daughter matrilineally? Hey, He's okay with that one. There's a chance of them being inbred, that's fine. And it gets us an alliance of Italy. That seems like a good first start. Right. We've formed an alliance, which means that that faction disappears. Ooh, that's a good place to be. Right, wait a little bit. We're still losing money. Don't get me wrong, we have a problem. Our money is disappearing rapidly. But I think that solving these things is worth doing right now while we have the money. I don't think we want to worry about too much else right this second. Also, we'll gain more. Oh, also we have the Rhinelander hybrid culture, which is a pre-made one, I guess. Which is the French and Franconian cultures. Nice. So new culture. Are we close to being able to make that a hybrid? We are. Cool. That seems interesting. So that is, yeah, that's 16 years away. That's within this character's lifetime. Okay. Cool. Chill. We have a lot of factions against us, but there's nothing we need to really do about it. As the short reign penalty goes down, our money will go up because people like us more, so they'll pay us more money. So this is all working. It's all working. I actually don't think we have anything to worry about. These factions, none of them are really that strong. Yeah, this is a much better succession than last time. It shows that what we did with the previous character has basically succeeded to a degree. We have managed to create a situation where when we have succession, the entire realm doesn't fall apart. And isn't that great? So, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.